In the wild hills of Scotland, where morning mist creeps over every cliff, there is a name that has reached far beyond its homeland and touched millions of hearts around the world. That name is Sam Heughan, but behind the image of a tall, strong warrior in Outlander, behind the smile that captivates millions of viewers, is a very different story, a story of perseverance, of ambition, and even of silent wounds that few people know about. Sam is more than just an actor. He is a testament to the journey of a man who dared to dream, dared to walk on a thorny path, and finally found his own light. In the next 20 minutes, we will step into the life of Sam Heughan, from his challenging childhood in the remote lands of Scotland to the fateful moment that made him an irreplaceable face on the screen. And perhaps when this story ends, you will understand why Sam Heughan is not only a star, but also an endless source of inspiration for millions of people. Sam Heughan was born on April 30th, 1980, in New Galloway, a small village located between the remote Dumfries and Galloway regions of Scotland. His life was not as rosy as people thought. When Sam was only 3 years old, his parents divorced. His mother, Mrs. Chrissy, had to raise 2 sons alone. They moved to live in an old chapel without amenities, only love and resilience to compensate. It was that childhood that trained Sam, a special inner strength. In this land, he found a strong connection with nature, with Scottish legends and ancient stories, things that later, accidentally, became the foundation for his life role in Outlander. Image of Sam as a teenager, bright eyes, tall figure gradually appearing. From a young age, Sam showed a passion for the arts. He participated in school plays, transforming into characters in myths and history. For Sam, the stage was the only place he could escape from his difficult reality, and it was also where he began to nurture his dream of becoming an actor. When he grew up, Sam decided to study at the Royal Scottish Academy of Music and Drama, now the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland. This was the first turning point. During his years here, he received formal training in acting drama and began to step into the spotlight of the professional stage. Insert images of London stages of classic plays. Before becoming famous with Outlander, Sam had spent more than a decade struggling with small roles, from Shakespeare plays on the West End stage to little-known British TV series. There was a time when Sam struggled to make a living, even thinking that his dream of acting might never come true. But then it was his perseverance those challenging years that forged him with a spirit of steel to prepare for the defining moment fate changes life. The early years of Sam's career were a long period of patient waiting. He thought he would just be an unknown stage actor, wandering around crowded London. But then an opportunity appeared, a seemingly ordinary role, but changed his life. That was when Sam received an invitation to cast for a television project called Outlander. At that time, no one in the industry thought that this film would become a global phenomenon. Sam himself just saw it as a new opportunity to try his hand. But when he entered the audition room, everything was different. With a strong physique, deep eyes and sincerity in every gesture, Sam breathed life into the character Jamie Fraser, a Scottish warrior who was both strong and gentle, both courageous and passionate in love. And at that moment, the producers knew that they had found the real Jamie Fraser. The film was released, and from then on, Sam's life changed completely. He went from a little-known name, became an international face, a new icon of Scottish cinema. But more importantly, Outlander not only brought Sam fame, but also gave him the opportunity to live in the character, to touch the hearts of the audience with the most genuine emotions. From that moment, Sam Heughan was no longer just an actor. He became the symbol of a whole generation of audiences, the pride of his homeland Scotland, and the initiator of a completely new journey. Throughout the journey of Outlander, Sam not only found success, but also found a special relationship, a soulmate an irreplaceable co-star, Catriona Balfe. When the two first met at the audition, it seemed like there was an invisible thread connecting them. Without many words, their eyes and smiles were enough for them to understand that they would become a couple on screen, and perhaps in life. On screen, they are Jamie and Claire, a love that transcends time, full of challenges and tragedy. In real life, they are Sam and Catriona, two kindred spirits always supporting and protecting each other through all the storms of the spotlight. People often say that success easily separates people, but for Sam and Caitriona, that success makes their friendship stronger. When Caitriona stepped up to the podium to receive the award, Sam sat quietly in the audience, her eyes shining with pride. And when Sam launches personal projects, Catriona is always the first to send congratulations. The audience can argue, be curious, even make connections. But there is one thing that no one can deny: Sam and Catriona's friendship is a rare thing in the entertainment industry. Pure, lasting, and beautiful, like the love story they tell on screen. However, the light of the halo always comes with darkness. As Sam's name grew more and more famous, he also faced heavy pressure from the public and the media. Any smile, any look, even a touch of the shoulder between Sam and Catriona became a topic for people to gossip and embellish. There were articles praising them as a symbol of a rare and beautiful friendship, but there were also many malicious rumors intentionally distorting the truth to attract attention. Sam went through a time full of crisis, when social networks became a place for people to openly criticize and judge. He not only had to bear the pressure from work, but also had to deal with endless rumors. However, instead of retreating, Sam chose to face it. He shared with fans that behind the glamorous curtain of Hollywood artists are also human, with injuries, loneliness, and even moments of weakness. Those challenges, though harsh is a test that helps Sam become more courageous. He learns to keep balance, learns to distinguish between true love from the audience and just a passing curiosity. Sam Heughan never accepts to be confined to a single role. In addition to acting, he has also expanded into many fields, making fans admire him even more. He founded the whiskey brand, the Sassenach, a product that not only has a typical Scottish flavor, but also contains love for his homeland. Immediately, this brand was highly appreciated by critics and won many international awards. Not stopping there, Sam also wrote books recounting his youthful journey and inspiring experiences. Through each page, readers clearly feel a strong but also very genuine and close soul. And above all, Sam is a person passionate about sports and adventure. From mountain climbing, running marathons, to co-founding the charity program, My Peak Challenge. He calls on the community to overcome their limits together towards a healthier and more meaningful life. In Sam, the audience not only sees a heroic Jamie Fraser on the screen, but also sees a multifaceted man, talented, humble, and always eager to bring value to life. In the competitive and alluring world of Hollywood, true friendships are rare. But Sam Heughan and Catriona Balfe have proven that true friendship can survive despite all the gossip and limelight. From the early days of filming Outlander, the two quickly found a common ground. Not only were they compatible co-stars, they were also each other's emotional support. Caitriona once shared that, thanks to Sam, she overcame the terrible pressures of fame. Sam always called Catriona family, someone he trusted completely. At red carpet events, on stage, or even in real life, their eyes and smiles for each other exuded an affection that was hard to fake. It didn't have to be romantic love, but a strong friendship, deep enough for both of them to go through ups and downs together, grow up, and succeed together. That friendship also became a source of inspiration for audiences everywhere, that in this glamorous and chaotic world, sincerity still exists and can nurture beautiful, lasting relationships. Sam Heughan is not just Jamie Fraser of Outlander. He is also an artist, a man who lives with passion and a whole heart for the audience. He left the world not only with excellent roles, but also a message that anyone can pursue their dreams, regardless of their background or hardship. He built charitable funds, initiated health movements, and most importantly, always used his fame to bring positivity to others. The audience loves Sam not only because of his talent, but because he is always real. Real in his smile, real in everyday moments, and real in the way he appreciates each fan. Perhaps the greatest legacy that Sam left is inspiration. Inspiration for us to believe in friendship, believe in effort, and believe that in a noisy world, sincere values will never fade. And when the stage lights close, what remains forever is the faith and love that Sam Heughan has touched the hearts of millions around the world.